Hello, family. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, today we have a pork steak in the oven, and we're gonna do onions. So what I like to, and then we're gonna have a 3-bean salad, but guess what? This is gonna be a quick recipe, okay? Let me rinse these hands again. This is gonna be quick, family, because what we're looking to do is have some quick recipes, that we can put together. Sometimes everything doesn't have to be from scratch. Okay, let's do this. So we have this onion. There we go. Okay, and this is what I do. And it depends on what type of onion I'm using also. Because if it was a large yellow onion, this is sort of oval shaped, so I can do this one like this, but I wouldn't be able to handle a large one like this. And this is just me, this is what I do. We all have our own ways of doing things. Okay, I'm gonna get this end off like so. Over there, watch this. Rinse that knife. Me and these paper towels. There we go. That. And everything is clean, family. So now I'm going to do this. We got this end off, and I'm going to take some more off. And I'm going to put this here. Here we go. And you know what? Let's do it like this. Let's do safety first, okay? I'm going to take this out. That's the middle. And we're just gonna, we just want some onion. And we're not trying to do the fancy, julienne onions. We want some onions in this pork steak that we're cooking today. And like I said, it's in the oven. So, there we go. And we only need this much. That is enough. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide this forward, rinse these fingers again. And what I was intending to do was put some gloves on because I didn't want the onion smell, but I didn't do it. So that's water under the bridge. We got this pot here. This is what we're going to use for our 3-bean salad. And like I said, this is going to be a quick one because our 3-bean salad is not going to be made from scratch. Okay, now I want to do this. I'm going to get this pan out of the oven, and we're going to check this out. It's been cooking for a while, so I'm going to take it out, do this, and we're going to peep at this and see what's happening. Like so. There we go. Okay. This is what we have so far. Put this over here. Ooh. Okay. That's what's going on so far. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to flip this over. Hold on to this. And hopefully it won't fall apart, because it has been in here for a while. And there it goes. Okay, well, we were able to flip it. It's nice and tender. Do this. So, okay, I want you to look at this. That's what we got going on. Now what we're going to do is I will put a glove on. I'm going to take this, and here goes our onions, like so. So really, we cook our meat first, get it done. Then we slice our onions up, and we place those in the pan with our pork steak. There it is. And we're going to cover this again with some foil. It's one of my go-to drawers. this foil, you know, we like to discuss things. This is great value aluminum foil. Be careful, family, because this pan is hot. So, you know, and then you can do this. You know, fill it up. Okay, we're gonna slide this back in the oven. Notice I got this on a cookie sheet. You know how I am about these pans. Here we go. Okay, we're gonna let that can cook for 30 minutes. 30 minutes more, okay? So let's discuss this. I'm gonna put this here. Move my plate over here. Discuss some things. This is great value aluminum foil, Walmart brand. And I usually use Reynolds wrap. I'm partial to Reynolds wrap. This is just as good. You know, they're running neck and neck pretty much, I can say. So I like Reynolds wrap, and I love great value. Nice and sturdy, both of them, okay? And this is 225 square feet. So you get quite a bit of foil. And like I said, you get the bang for your buck. You're gonna pay maybe $7 and some change, it depends. But you get quite a bit of foil, and like I say, it's not gonna rip. It's just as sturdy as its counterpart. Okay, put this back. Okay, now what we have, I should mention this. Has some corn on the cob here. Let's do this. We got it in our little steamer pan, okay? So what I did is I put the water up to the bottom of the little steamer pan that's inserted in here, and then we're steaming our corn. Now what I'm gonna do is, I hadn't added anything to it. I'm gonna sprinkle some of the sea salt, like so. And I'm going to sprinkle some Creole seasoning also on this corn. Not much, just a little, okay? Just a little. You know, enough to cover the corn lightly. So this is, oh, you know, hold on, family. Boy, these seasonings get to me. I should have my mask on. Usually I do. And give me 1 second. Because a lot of times when I use these seasonings, ooh, here we go. Rinse the hands. The seasonings really go to work on me, especially pepper. But you know that. And then here you have me, I have to step away and cough. So I just put my mask up just in case it gets to me again. This is Tony's Tony's seasonings. This is good, Creole food seasoning. And it is great with everything. So this is what we used on our corn. Sprinkle enough lightly to cover the corn on the cob in the steamer. Okay, so this, and then we use a couple of dashes of sea salt in there. We put this in first, and this second. I must say this, the corn is done. You know, it's been in there for about 20 minutes, steamed up real nice, and then that's when we add our sea salt. Any brand sea salt will do. This is Morton sea salt here. And as I said, this is Tony's Creole Foods Creole seasoning, just enough to cover the top. So we went over that. Okay, put this to the side. Let's talk about the steak, the pork steak that we use, or that we're baking in the oven. Seasoning salt. This is Supreme Tradition that I use. This comes from this brand I got from Aldi's. Okay, so you're going to put just enough. What I did is sprinkle some on the bottom of the pan. This, your steak seasoning, the same thing. And this is by Stone Mill. This comes from Aldi's also. Then the Italian seasoning, you know I love this. So this also. This is Stone Mill brand, and it comes from Aldi. Okay, Badia, B-A-D-I-A, complete. And this is Sassoon's Complete Seasonings. Badia, B-A-D-I-A brand. And they're selling this now at Dollar Tree. Okay, this is good. I go lightly with this. I do not go heavy with this, you know, with my other seasonings. I go lightly with this. So I sprinkled lightly on the bottom. And then when I added the meat in the pan, on top, seasoning salt, Supreme Tradition. On top, Stone Mill Italian seasoning. On top, just a sprinkle of the Badia Complete. And then the Stone Mill steak seasoning on top. There we go. So we have this meat being infused from the bottom and the top. Okay, so now let's do this. I'm gonna move this pot over here. Uh-oh, put this top back. This pot, and as I said, this is a quick meal. Here we go, not scratch. Okay, so cans. Always wipe the top of your cans off, family. They sit in the stores on the shelf, you know, so. And what you can do, you can wipe the entire outside off too, which is what I do. But now, you know, for you, I'm going to show you what I use. I not usually always do. I wipe the top of these cans off, and I do it when I get them home. But I just did this now because we're getting ready to cook. This is Happy Harvest. This is a 3-bean salad in the can, and this is really good. You get this from Aldi's all day long, okay? 15 ounces. It depends on the size of the family, how many cans you want to use, okay? So here we go. I did rinse this off, but I'm going to do it again. And open this can. I'm going to use this again, so I'm going to rinse this and set it to the side like so. Do not do that. Do this. Okay. Take something like this, but we're not going to use that one because it's been used. Okay, take your paper towel. If you just have to lift this up like so, okay? Because that's sharp. Pour it in the pot. Okay? To the side. Here you have French green beans. This is French style. We're going to wipe this top off also. Fluffy, cut it out. It's been clean, but I want to do it here with you, family. There we go. Okay? And we're going to add this, okay, to this pot. And I did that because, you know, sometimes when you're using these can openers, they'll skip, which is what that did. But I want to pour some of this juice off of this. So you're going to pour most of the juice off, and then you're going to add this in with the 3-bean salad. Stir it around like so. Okay. So if you use 1 can of the, let me speak up, I got this mask on. If you use 1 can of your 3-bean salad, it's just accenting the French style green beans. Okay? Here we go. We're going to place this here, turn this back eye on, and we're going to put the top on. We're going to let this heat up. Once it's heated up and we got it between high and medium, then we're going to turn it down. Okay? So that's what we got going right now. We're going to let this, let's see. We're going to let the pork steak simmer in that oven a little longer, and then, family, we're going to take it out. Okay? So let's blink for a hot second. How about that? Okay. Okay, family. So this has been in the oven now for an extra 15 minutes. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take this foil off, and you need to be careful doing this because it's hot. I'm going to take it off. And now what we're going to do, we're going to look at what we got going on here. This is what we got going on. We're going to put this back in the oven uncovered, okay? So here we go. In the oven uncovered. And we're going to start out with 15 minutes. How about that? Okay. Okay, family, here we go. I'm going to wrap this up. So, what we had our pork steak. This came from Piggly Wiggly, Prairie Fresh. That's the brand. And it was net weight, 1.37 pounds. The total unit price, 3.49 pounds. So this ended up costing just $4.78. Nice size, you know. Let me wash these hands handling that, you know. And then, family, you do know that I always keep a bottle of this. It's Keep Fresh Advanced Hand Sanitizer, and this is a spray. So what I do is I'll spray my hands really quick over here, and then I'll rinse with this, and then I'll get me a paper towel and dry. So, and I'm pretty quick at it. So let's do this. We had that. Then we had the canned three bean salad, and then we added the French style green beans to that. So we have that in the pot here. We have our corn, and I think it's time, you know, I'm not going to think, I know it's time to take this pork steak out. And what I did is, be careful with that because if it touches the bottom, you can have a fire. So I didn't even leave this in 15 minutes. It's been 9 minutes. You see that? Because I set the timer. It's going to go off any second. But you see what you got? Beautiful. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to remove this, put it here. So let me get these tongs. And I'm going to hold on to this. Let me cancel this because it's going to be going off. Okay. Here, I'm gonna try to get this in because I tell you, I cook my meat, it'll fall apart. I'm telling you, and I like it like that. I just have to I like it like that. There we go. And our onions, put those in. Got your little bone there. Okay. Your juices, you could just pour that, you know, from the pan. Here, that's what you got. Okay, so then this will go over here to the side like so. This can also right there. Okay, so put this down. Here you go. That's your beautiful pork steak. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay, now this is what we're going to do. Let's push this back a little bit. There we go. Okay, we're going to get our corn. Turn the pot over here. And I need this. I'm going to set that on the counter so hot. Okay, we're going to take our corn out and we're going to place it like so. Okay, like so, family. There you go. Let's see here. There. This pot can come back over here, and we'll just put it there. Okay. Now, we're going to go over here and get our pot with our 3-bean salad. And our French style green beans. Clean spoon. I'm going to rinse it though. Here we go. Okay. I don't want to put that in there. We're going to put it in this beautiful bowl here. Like so. And it depends. If you want to cook cornbread, you know, bake you some. Or rolls, dinner rolls. Or even just plain bread, you know. Wheat, white, whatever you prefer. That's what you can have with this meal. But this was a quick one, like I said. You know, what takes up the time is the pork steak. And you saw what I did is I cooked it in the oven. Get your baking pan, you know, one of those disposable ones. Get them from Aldi or get them from Dollar Tree all day long, $1.25. Sometimes you get 2 in a pack, which is great when you can get it. And I'm just going to interject for a quick minute. You know, we have to have fun with everything. I like to ask you to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. You can also go to the playlist and you can run it up. When you have extra time, nothing's going on, you might be bored, check it out. I love you. Okay, here we go. So go to Dollar Tree, get you some of those disposable pans, you know, $1.25. And if you don't want to do that, if you got some pans at home, use those. Okay, you're going to clean your meat really good, the pork steak, and, you know, rinse it really well. And then, you know, let the excess water drain off of it. And then you're going to sprinkle your seasonings, and I did go over this earlier. You know, you're going to sprinkle your seasonings, your seasoning salt, your Italian seasoning, and your steak sauce, and a little bit of complete on the bottom of the pan before you put that pork steak in there. Then once you put it in there, you're going to do the same thing. Sprinkle all this complete Italian seasoning, the steak seasoning, and the seasoning salt on top. Then you're going to take some aluminum foil and you're going to seal it really tight. Put it in the oven. If you have like a cookie sheet or something like that, you can set it on top of the cookie sheet, put it in the oven, put it in that oven at 350 degrees. And then you can let it cook for 2 hours. You're going to have juices on this. So what you're going to do with that is, depending on how much juice you have on it, you know, seal it up again. Put it back in that oven, let it cook another 10 minutes or so. Get your onion, slice that onion up. It doesn't have to be any fancy way. Or if you want to do it fancy, that's up to you. Then you're going to put that onion on top of it, and you're going to place it back in the oven uncovered for, set your timer at 10 minutes. But at 9 minutes, I'm telling you, check it at 8, because at 9 minutes it's going to be ready. Pull it out. You don't want it to burn, because if you leave it in there 10 minutes, it'll burn, you know. So don't do that. And then you got some tough meat. But right here, we do not have any tough meat, family. Let me show you. Look at that. You see that? This is not tough at all. It's tender. And then you got your nice glazed onions. And then you got corn on the cob. You know, you rinse your corn off and everything. Get your steaming pot. You get these all day long at Walmart. You know, this is like a medium-sized one. I have a large one also that I just love. This is my favorite. I'm telling you, this is my go-to. This pot here and this pot here I love for rice. You know, when I'm cooking my rice, if it's some canned goods that I put, you know, want to put in here, this is it. So, 3-bean salad. You get this all day long at Aldi's in the can. And I added a can of French style green beans with this also. You might want to add 2 cans of the green bean, 3-bean salad, you know, in the can. Add 2 cans to 1 can of French style green beans. And whatever bread, if you want to eat bread with this, you decide to eat. There it is. You got your meal, family. So here we go. I love you, I love you, I love you. And I know you love me, family. And the most important thing you could do is love yourself. Always love yourself. That's the most important thing you can do. And with me saying all that, I'm just going to say bye for now. Bye.